Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I hope you are having a most splendid evening, for it is Friday, the end of the working week for most, and most people very much enjoy their Friday night, as it is a time to relax. But some poor sods have got to go to work in the morning and on Sunday, so that's what I say. Imani, you've finished your work for the week, and
I
Joker,
have.
I don't think you're working, are you, Joker?
I'm still in between and looking, yes.
You're still in between and looking. So every day is a weekend for you.
I don't say I enjoy it.
Oh,
Damn, I'd love to be doing something. Trust me.
Good evening, Mercurius. Good evening, Straw Piglet. Good evening, Accounting DM. Success in disguise, so we need to behave. How are you all doing? This is the last stream before I head off out to sunny Canada. Hello, Daniel. Take your time, Daniel. No rush. I've been packing my suitcase this evening and checking my tickets and making sure passport and money and all that sort of stuff is all packed, and little bag of toiletries because I'm not a whiffy pants like some geeks are, and yeah, just that sort of thing. Wife has been fretting. Are you sure you've got enough t-shirts? Are you sure you've got enough pants? Are you sure you've got enough socks? Yes.
Make a list, checking it twice.
Yes. Happy Saturday morning to the Northern Hemisphere. Yes, it is Saturday. Of course, it is Saturday morning. Yes, it is Saturday morning. But no, I'm flying out from Manchester, departing Manchester at 5 minutes past 1 on Tuesday, and arriving in Toronto, if it's all on time, at 10 past 7. With the 5-hour flight, with the 5-hour difference, it's 11 hours in total. So, yeah. But I'm quite looking forward to it. Didn't realise you had to book and pay in advance for a meal on the flight, though. Whenever I've flown before, they've always been provided.
Oh, well. Who are you going by?
Iceland Air. And sadly, while I do it during the flight, bugger all. I'm really good at doing bugger all. I'm going to take some headphones and just plug myself into there. They've got videos and films and things like that. So I'll plug myself into that. I was a little disappointed to see the food. It all looks very interesting, but there's only one option which has no dairy.
Oh, and what might that be?
Everything has butter, milk, or cheese in it. Everything has butter, milk, or cheese in it, apart from
one thing?
The vegan falafel.
Oh God, no!
Can't I just have a steak? There's a beautiful looking steak sandwich with cheese, and there's no option to order it without cheese.
I'm sure if you ask, they will accommodate.
It's all pre-done beforehand, and there's no option to edit.
Oh no, one of them. Oh, that's annoying.
And I quite like the sound of the Scandinavian three-course dinner, but it's got yogurt smothered all over it. I used to love that sort of thing.
You're talking about the pre-packed sandwiches. Would you still taste the cheese even if you just took it up?
It's the fact that I'll be in an enclosed space, as in the aircraft, with dairy stuff inside my guts, and I really don't want to inflict that on anybody.
Yeah, it's not.
What I mean is when you get the sandwich, take the cheese off and then just eat.
But what if it's smeared? What if the bread's smeared with butter?
Well, there is that.
Yeah. But no, I mean, the smoked lamb and reindeer on toasted bread. Yeah, this was one of the options on toasted bread with salad. Oops. And I looked at that, and there's there's fish with it as well. I just looked at it, I thought, oh, that looks fantastic. And it was just like, oh, served with yogurt sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I guess the Scandinavians eat a lot of dairy produce. That must be what it is. But hey ho. Harden up and get over my lactose intolerance. Yeah. I mean, I'll eat it. It's just that the other people around me might not appreciate it. I mean, I'd be there sort of in the fetal position going, for about 2 hours, which will annoy them. But it's what follows that. You know what happens when a small child gets colic?
I don't know why everyone's acting like a certain thing is the problem when it's another thing that you're mentioning.
When a small child gets colic, what is the after effect within like 30 minutes, 60 minutes afterwards? Not a good idea to get that while you're on an aeroplane, because that toilet will be out of action for at least 2 or 3 hours, and that's not a good idea.
Well,
And I will need to go to it, and I won't be able to queue for it either. That's the thing.
It'll be so bad that people are going to be like, "Oh, I need to open a window."
Yeah, and
well, that's a new variation of the Mile High Club, blocking up the toilets.
I get no warning either. That's the thing. The only warning is knowing that it's 30 to 60 minutes after I've eaten it.
The pilot is 100% going to make an emergency landing.
Yeah.
Right in the sea. Here's all your diluted. You can piss and shit in the ocean.
So, yeah, what a fine moment to join the stream, Novotny.
Oh, well,
hello, you're wrong.
Don't ask.
But that's the way. Oh, thank you, Mercurius. Thank you, Mercurius.
Oh, can I just say, by the way, from last week, Richard's £50 or $50 donation, that's shocked the heck out of me.
He was a very generous man.
What the hell? What did I miss last week? Jesus.
Hello, Gene. Nice to see you, Gene. Not seen you in a little while. Yeah. So, Straw Piglet, Major's Musings, Ironcaster, Richard, Dungeon Crawler, and Tabletop Junkie Games were the ones who received that.
Oh, Richard's here. Richard, you fucking legend, mate. Nice one.
I don't know if he is here, but he's received a membership.
Oh, has he? Oh, right. Well, he'll appear then.
Been a bit busy, settling down now. Glad to hear it.
Good.
Speaking of been busy, I've had my shift moved tomorrow to the busy shop.
Oh, fun.
I was like, thanks for that. I was supposed my shift tomorrow was supposed to be 1 till 5:30 in our quiet shop, but it's been changed to 9 till 5:30 in our busy shop.
Oh,
thanks
great.
for that.
So full day and busier shop. Fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm working Sunday as well in the busy shop. I knew about that. I'm training another new member of staff, but so joy, oh joy, oh joy. I may have to listen in to any game that happens tomorrow if one does. I'm not running anything tomorrow night. Too much to do.
Yes.
Far too much to do. So,
Merc was last week, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes. Okay. I have seen some of the Assetto Corsa Evo coverage. Yes, it is very exciting, and I'm very tempted. I just need to check the specs and everything. Bit more cash for Toronto. Well, yeah. I mean, I've already changed my cash. I'm taking 800 Canadian. Hoping that's enough. I've heard Canada's quite expensive.
Well, you won't be shelling out for a hotel, so you'll be saving a fair few there.
And I do intend to enjoy myself. I mean, I tend to. We're going to
get a few pints, get some more nerd dice, get a few more books.
We'll see. We'll see what the baggage capacity allows for. But yes, I do intend to get a few bits and bobs, and I intend to eat well, and I do intend to have a drink if possible. See how my guts are, because I think recent boozing has had a bit of a lactose type effect on me with booze, but we shall see. We shall see.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'd like to, if there's a chance, to ride on the Maid of the Mist at Niagara Falls, if possible.
Mhm.
We're definitely going up the CN Tower in Toronto, and I know that costs a little bit. The wife is not going. No. I did offer, and she didn't want to spend a weekend. She wants to go to Canada, but the idea of Friday to Sunday in a church hall with about 50 sweaty nerds playing nerdy dice games doesn't appeal.
Guess marrying one is enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as my future wife, if she exists, we'll find out.
She exists somewhere. Now, yeah,
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
well, but she's not the sort to go out and about by herself in a strange city. That's the thing. She's not very confident in places she doesn't know. So if she was there with me and we were going out and about, she'd enjoy that. Or we're there with my daughter, them going out and about, they'd enjoy that. Probably enjoy it more than with me. Because I do nothing but moan when I go shopping.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a shopping type. But no, my wife and the kids are going when I get back. The following weekend, they're going on a weekend break to Amsterdam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
What about
they've already
having a big birthday or something?
So
I wonder what they could be getting up to.
none of them do any of that. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people, I'm not saying that they will, but a lot of people who don't try it when they're there because it's legal.
Mm,
They don't have to
yeah.
worry about getting arrested.
Yeah.
I kind of prefer the rules there, to be honest, because you're allowed to, in the coffee shops, you're allowed to do that wherever you want, but there's a tobacco smoking area just for the tobacco smokers. So it's like, yeah, you can smoke that, but don't you dare infect us with that tobacco shit. No, seriously though, and I like that because I know that tobacco is actually really harmful. So you obviously don't want to mix that with everyone else.
Sax just disagrees with you.
It depends. I mean, I like their laws on drinking as well. You're not allowed to drink in public after 9 or 10 p.m. And it causes a lot less shit. And Scotland's the same, actually, in terms of like drinking in public.
I mean, in a pub though, you know.
No, but that's not public. Public
Yeah,
means
yeah.
like walking the streets.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I don't
Yeah.
I don't mind that. There's a lot of laws around the world about boozing in the streets.
But you think Scotland would be one of the countries that like sort of wears it proudly on its sleeve, but it's actually the opposite.
No, they've had many years of started it.
Yes. yes. But to be honest, I was talking to a customer came in our shop last week, and he was a former licensee of a pub.
Right.
And he absolutely hated the change to legalize all day drinking. Absolutely hated it. He reckons it wrecked pubs in this country.
In terms of what? No, not in terms of business, but must be in terms of something else.
Oh, in terms of business.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would have thought they made more money.
No, he says the pubs he worked in, he had a contingent who would come in specifically for a couple of hours at lunchtime, meet up and have a chat. And then they'd have to go at 3 o'clock when the pub was forced to close. They go home, have their dinner, freshen up, come back for 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and do the same again for another couple of hours. And he says that they spent more at the pub at that time than they did when they started dribbling in throughout the day.
Okay, I see. So it's one of those where, like, because it's the hours are spread out, it's less, the money making is less concentrated.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because once you're in the pub, you don't have to go home, you know.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
He says it gave rise to a culture of people just coming in the pub, ordering a coffee or a pint,
And then just staying there all day.
And then
Yeah.
going
Staying
home at
there
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, so there for 2 or 3
See,
hours, and it's
As someone who's not a drinker, and especially not a social drinker, I don't think about things like that. Because
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, more hours
Yeah.
to drink, must be more money.
yeah, the cost of the staff, the electricity, all that sort of stuff. He said it's a nightmare. He said one of the reasons he got out of the business
Yeah.
was what they were doing with that sort of thing. It works for some pubs. I'm old enough. Hello, Zach Zander. Hello, King ZDK as well. I'm old enough to remember ashtrays in planes as well. When I flew to Australia, I remember having a crafty couple of cigarettes and some cans of Japanese lager at the back of the plane with some Aussie surfers getting drunk. Marvelous.
Early, late 90s. Yeah.
It was mid-90s. Yeah, it was late 90s. It was about 1997 I went to Australia. 97? I think it was, it was 97. Was it? Yeah, it was definitely 97. Would have been August.
Radio and music in the arms of the airplane chair.
Trays and planes sounds crazy.
Yeah. You had to sit at the back, though. They were only at the back. It was only the back 4 or 5 seats.
Oh, so that was like the smoking area in the planes back then?
Yes. Back 4 or 5 seats.
What a world. What a world it was.
Well,
when I was still shitting myself.
I was going to say, I think it was half a dozen rows at the back at least. Yeah. Cater for the
And
smokers.
you could still smoke in pubs until about 20 years ago or something, right?
2007.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember it being
17
when I
years
was a
ago.
kid or like a young teenager.
Yeah. And it damaged pubs, to be honest.
The thing with the pubs, if you guys think about it, that go out and do stuff, and I'm the same way. If I go out and I'm by myself, I have my phone, I'll play Walking Dead, I have the gun magazine, I'll read my magazine. I have 1, maybe 2 drinks and I leave. If you're with your friends, you lose track of time, and next thing you know, you're 8 beers in, rather than only having 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2 turns into 5 or 6, and
Yeah. But with 2007, I set up my quiz business in 2003. I'd worked for somebody for 6 years, and I went by myself in 2003. And within a couple of years, I was out 4 or 5 nights a week hosting pub quizzes, asking questions over the microphone. And I was out 4 or 5 nights a week. I had a guy working for me who was out 1 or 2 nights a week. So I got 2 sets of equipment. I was making decent money out of it. Okay, not a lot of money, but good enough. And then the smoking ban came in. Within a year of smoking being banned in pubs, I was down to 3 quizzes a week, and I didn't have anyone working for me. 2 of the pubs I did quizzes in closed in that time. My busiest pub went from 16 to 20 teams. That's 80, 100 odd people. Every Wednesday night, it packed into one room, most of them having had meals. So drinking, spending, eating. I never had more than 8 teams in that pub after the smoking ban came in.
I was going to say they're probably closed because the bar people could actually see who they were serving after all that smoke disappeared.
Well, yeah. The thing about that pub, though, it had a couple of years before the smoking ban came in, they had it renovated and had 2 separate rooms with 2 separate bars, with about 20 feet of 20 feet of walkway between the 2 bars. Separate toilets. They only served food in the non-smoking bar.
Right. Okay.
The one bar was smoking, one bar was non-smoking. Separate toilets, separate bars, and you went in through the front door. And if you went left, you went into the smoking section. If you went right, you went into the non-smoking section.
Okay.
Big extractor fans, double doors, which sealed really well. You didn't even get a whiff of secondhand smoke in the non-smoking bit.
Just basically a massive fume cupboard.
Yeah, it was two completely separate rooms. That pub did it right. Why
Because it
couldn't
didn't
they leave?
stop the smokers from being able to go in. It just sort of
Exactly.
segregated.
Why couldn't they leave an aspect of choice there for the establishment if they handled things responsibly? The problem was the establishment who went, that's a smoking corner. And it was just a corner of the pub. And it's all wafted over everywhere else. This pub had two completely separate areas. And that pub was rammed. It was really busy. And then a smoking ban came in. And the one room was completely dead. And the other room had about 10 people in it.
But I'm assuming that people would sort of go to and from. Like, if someone in the non-smoking area wanted a fag, they'd go to that area and then come back.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. I mean, that pub did it right. And now you suddenly realise every pub smelt of puke. Yes. That is correct.
Yeah, so once the
There's
tobacco
nothing
smell
wrong.
had worn off, you realise what everything else smelled like.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, I'm an ex-smoker. I do now. I have vaped ever since I quit smoking in 2013. And yeah, I don't miss the smell. But he's right about the smell of pubs, stinking of puke and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I can't say I'm enamoured by the smell of tobacco, but I would prefer it to the smell of puke and, stuff like that.
I bet you don't
Hey,
miss the cigarette fingers either, do you?
Well, I used to smoke cigars, and they've got a different odor to them. And I like the smell of a cigar still. I still like the smell. I love the smell of a cigar. If someone likes a cigar near me, I'm like, oh.
Are you like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Like, oh, that's a stogie.
Yeah. Yes.
Havana ones are the best.
A lot of pubs have outdoor smoking areas with heaters where you can go.
If you're lucky, they'll have like a bit of a roof or an earth, something above your head. If you're unlucky, you're just out there.
Yeah. They're even talking about banning that now, aren't they? Anyway, we're here. We are.
Was usually a fellow herbalist.
He was, yeah.
Fair enough,
Yes.
Zax.
Sometimes it takes that sort of thing to wake you up a little bit.
That holy shit moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saxius.
Oh, hello.
Are you here to bring us on topic? Because we're supposed to be playing a fighting fantasy book.
Oh, absolutely. What do you
I'm
pay me
glad
for?
somebody is.
What you drink?
Wait, you pay him?
You don't?
No.
No
What are you drinking
wonder I
there?
get paid so loudly. I am. This is the rum that my brother-in-law got me. Caribbean spiced rum, Hawksbill.
Okay.
Oh,
Enjoy.
Hawksbill. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it lighter
Okay.
fluid?
I have Diet Orange Crush.
nice.
I work in the morning.
I have
Yeah,
a
that
tepid
makes
coffee.
Is it lighter
That's
fluid?
This is
Palmetto.
lighter fluid. Fuck.
Palmetto, my grandmother.
No.
died-
No. Get back on topic.
I'm just replying to Palmetto. My grandmother died. She gave up smoking, gained about 5 stone in weight, about 70 pounds in weight, because she associated going for a walk with a cigarette. So she stopped doing that. She started eating a lot more. And she died a couple of years after that of pancreatic cancer brought on by obesity as a result of gaining that weight. She was told she would have been healthier if she'd stayed on 30 fags a day, is what she was on.
But not because of the fags, because of the walking associated with
Because of
it.
the
Yeah,
walking
like-
associated with it, yes.
Yeah, like it's causality. Like what's it called?
Yeah.
What's that
Correlation
word?
does not imply causation.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
it's a bit like Lemmy with Jack Daniels.
Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's hear
So-
you die brutally as a freeway fighter.
Yes.
Yes,
we're gonna-
please.
Anyway,
Goodness. Dad and I've just been having an absolute meltdown with my Helldiver game.
Oh no.
Oh, bot,
Oh, is
where
the bot
are you?
asleep?
I don't know. Is the bot not alive?
Yeah.
You don't need to type in exclamation mark Saxius. I'm right here.
Yeah. Oh, so Saxius, I've seen it when I've been catching up on the streams that Straw Piglet and a few others have been trying to summon you to get back on topic, and I'm just like, yeah, he's not coming.
Oh, which ones are these? That's like in the middle of the night, or what is it?
Yeah, it's like maybe halfway through the stream where, John's like, oh, he has chat to vote for something. And then while they're voting, he's just reading through chat. Next thing you know, it's been 20 minutes and he's like, oh, where was I?
The Saxius one doesn't appear to be working.
Oh, dear.
I appear to be working. Oh, okay.
It is Saxius. It's not Sax, right?
It is Saxius, yes, yeah.
Hmm.
The Piglet one's working. Okay, right. I have here. Oh, it detects the real Saxius. Yes. Right. I've got here. I've written down here 188. Oh yes. This is what we're playing. This is what we're playing, chaps. Ian Livingston's Freeway Fighter.
I love the intro, by the way. 2022 was the future back then.
It was, yes.
Still haven't got our bloody hoverboards.
You telling me?
Oh. You stop your interceptor to examine the burning wreck. Who were these people? Oh yeah, we had a fight, didn't we? And why did they attack you without warning? You shake your head and hit the accelerator, eager to reach your destination. You are passing a security truck and thinking about all the money inside it, which is now useless. When suddenly a voice comes through on your radio above the crackling static. It is one of New Hope's leaders. She tells you how a gang of bikers have just attacked New Hope, killing 8 people in the process. After a short battle, they're eventually beaten off. She warns you to be on the lookout for them as they have kidnapped Sinclair, the council leader. You acknowledge the message and say goodbye. After an hour or so of driving without any further incident, you notice that your petrol gauge is dropping. The interceptor is very heavy on petrol. You stop and pour the contents of the fuel canister into the tank, realizing you will have to find some more petrol soon. A few kilometers further, and you know your luck has really run out. There must have been a car crash at the time of the disaster, which caused a huge tailback of now abandoned cars. It's impossible to continue on the highway. You reverse back to the last exit and drive off the highway. You must decide which way to head along the road which crosses over it. East or west? East or west?
West.
I like West.
You like west? Okay.
I like west.
Okay. So we've used our fuel tank. Go west. Yeah. My life is over and yours just beginning. Go west, young man. I always sing that song, and none of you know it.
No.
Yeah.
I know of it because you sang it so bloody much.
Yes. Off the album Dreamtime by The Cult. Go West, it's called. Good record. Not as good as Gimmick or Spirit Walker. Those are the best 2 on the album.
Oh, Novotny knows it, so you're not alone.
Novotny knows it. Good man. It's not Go West by the Pet Shop Boys, though. If you're thinking of that one. This is an album track by The Cult. So, Electric for Life. Oh, he's a Cult fan. All right, I prefer Dreamtime. Dreamtime's my favourite Cult album. I just love how raw they were early on. I think it's fantastic. I think the percussion work on Dreamtime is just stunning.
All right, let's.
We've got 7
have
west.
you
and
found?
1 east.
Okay, we got loads
Yeah.
of wests and not much east. So,
Oh, Daniel.
Oh,
Love is a good album as well. Love is good.
it sounds like we're going west.
Sounds like it.
Dreamtime's your favourite Stranglers album? Yeah, the drummer did die too young. He did. He was very, very good. Very, very good. The road heads directly west, and you're able to travel along it quickly as it is relatively free of obstacles. However, your easy drive is short-lived. The road comes to a river, which it used to cross, but the drawbridge which spans the river is partly open, stopping you from driving across it. You judge that if you drive over it at about 180 kilometers per hour, the momentum should carry the Interceptor across the gap to the far side. But then again, it might not. Do we try to drive across this bridge, or do we turn around and drive east?
How does one even make a mental calculation like that?
Flip a coin.
I'm gonna say risk it for a biscuit.
Well, yeah, like
Hello,
we've already spent our fuel tank. Like, why are we turning back and spending more of our fuel tank? We are going over that bridge.
We're going over that bridge. Okay.
We are going over that bridge. That's not a question. That's a statement.
you love your new toy.
Oh,
The
there are
most
so many more
reckless
to come.
possible thing, Doc, is going over
There
the
is-
bridge. I think.
There is so much more to come. Like I found a way where it will slowly zoom in on my face as I can go into.
Oh,
having
did you get it
drinks.
working?
Yes.
Let's go.
Well, I'll wait for an opportune moment.
Yeah. Are we
There
rolling?
we
Are we
are.
testing our luck? Oh God.
Oh, you've disappeared. You're back again.
We're back.
Saxius is in charge. Yes, Saxius is bossing. Right. So, are we going for it? Are we doing it? Straw Piglet's voted to do it. Dr. Flamingo wants to do the most reckless thing possible, so he's saying yes. I think you've all said go for it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Like,
do it.
who is opposing to this? Logically speaking, we have already wasted gasoline. Gasoline is important. It's expensive.
I like your logic on that, but I guess I'm metagaming. So yeah, we'll go across the bridge. I'm trying to
guess I'm
remember if the
metagaming.
bridge collapsed the last time we did this or not.
Oh, did it? Oh, I don't remember that.
I can't
so it
remember.
Saxius, you need to show Daniel how to zoom in so he can zoom into his bottle.
Yeah, we'll need to like get him to install OBS. Then we need him to install some other things, and then we need.
Oh
to
no! Oh no!
Slow the computer down.
Here's the thing, though. It's actually easier than you think. It is literally just like when you join StreamYard, just change rather than having your normal camera. Just go. I want OBS camera, and then done.
It's just that OBS is memory hungry, and and Daniel's got half the RAM that my old machine had, and my old machine struggled with it.
I'm
Fair enough.
maxed out. I can't remember who in the group helped me, but somebody helped me, and we figured out that I'm maxed out on everything.
I think it was General Nut.
General Nut, yeah.
That might have been.
That sounds
yeah.
like him.
Yeah. You've had all the help you can get for that computer. Now you just need help saving money to get another computer.
Well, if I save up that much money, I'm getting another firearm, so that's not going to happen.
No, that's there we go.
Oh
That's
my
priorities.
You need
Dan,
to
you've
find
got
a way for
priorities.
him.
All right, let's.
You need to
let's-
find a way for him to save money where he can't get to the money.
That's called a wife.
I was gonna say that's called an ISA, but not here. But anyway, John, we're rolling over the damn bridge.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
are.
that's
You
right.
reverse your car to give yourself a long enough run up to the bridge. You tense slightly and the adrenaline starts to flow through your veins. The engine roars as you pump the accelerator. Then you suddenly release the clutch because this is a proper car, Americans, and none of that automatic shit. And screech away towards the bridge. You hit the bridge at 120 kilometers per hour. and you watch the dial rise to 130 as the front wheels leave the ground. Roll 2 dice. Roll 2 dice. If the number is the same as or less than your skill, turn to 70. Cheers, Novotny. Enjoy. Do you want the worst Counter-Strike player in history to join your team? I'm so bad at that game.
I will challenge you for that.
I used to blow up my teammates with grenades and all sorts. Oh, I was appalling.
Okay, challenge denied. I'm not that bad.
I was shocking. Right. Oh, equal to or less than our skill score, 70. Our skill is only 7. Our skill is
What?
only 7 in this. Yes.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. We've got a bit of a cursed character, I'm afraid.
Sounds like most of my NPCs in my 2nd edition game.
He shouldn't even be able to drive the Interceptor with 7 skill.
Oh, come on. Anyone can drive a manual car. They've just got to put their mind to it, apart from Americans.
I was partially wondering like how long it would take for you to take that joke in, but yeah. Anyway, what happens?
What happens?
Tell us.
I'm not a fan of automatics. Can you guess?
Get over the damn bridge, he's saying.
Yeah.
The wheel.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ! I'm gonna get.
You see what I mean, Saxius?
Honestly, I'm gonna start getting off my build and start going whap whap. Get back onto topic.
The wheels slam down on the far side of the bridge, and you have to struggle with the steering wheel to keep the Interceptor going in a straight line. You're across the bridge, but traveling at high speed towards an overturned truck. Roll 2 dice. Here we go again. We've got to do a skill check again. Equal to or lower than 7. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, no.
133.
Oh, no.
You are unable to control the speeding Interceptor and crash into the truck. Roll 2 dice and deduct the total from your car's armor score.
Oh.
Okay. Parmetto learned to drive a 71 pickup with 3 on the tree. A 3-speed pickup. Okay.
Oh, the tree is in the gear thing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've never driven a 3-speed car. I've driven 4-speed, 5-speed, and now I've got a 6-speed.
I've driven 5, 6, and technically 7 if you include reverse.
Yeah.
No.
No, you don't. You don't.
Anyway, what happens? So we're deducting 7 points from the armor.
Yeah, we've got 25 armor points left. Our car has 32 armor, so it's
He'll be fine.
yeah.
Slap some paint on it. You know,
It'll
paint
buff
it,
out.
yeah, and it's just like just do what the orcs do in Warhammer 40,000. Just paint it red; it'll go quicker. Don't worry about it. Like just pour some gasoline over it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Basically, our
flames
character's
on the
got
side.
our character's got terrible skill, great stamina, below average luck. Our car has amazing firepower and armor, though, so we're okay. Oh, tree equals steering column. You have a gear stick on the steering column.
Yeah, they're a real pain in the ass to drive.
That sounds like a headache.
You learn how to drive, though.
I bet you do.
It sounds like you don't, because you all just drive automatics.
Well, I'm currently driving I'm driving an automatic at the moment.
I've driven automatics. I don't mind them. I just prefer the control I have in a manual.
Yeah, you have more
Oh.
control in a manual. Yeah.
My 18-year-old daughter has a 5-speed Saab hatchback.
Good for her. Saab. So it's a shame Saab went bust because they made some good cars.
Yeah. She did all the work herself to get it on the road, too. That's good.
I didn't know they went bust, actually.
Okay, if you survive the crash, turn 151. Yeah, they went bust about 10 years ago. Maybe a bit more. You drive off the bridge, heading west again. You soon come to a T-junction, which offers you a choice of roads. Do we keep going west or do we head south?
So
Because they're
No.
Swedish. They're Swedish, aren't they?
I've been trying to hiss this entire time. I don't know if it came through.
No, that last one picked up.
Yeah, anyway. Not for me.
West or south?
I'm gonna go with west. Just keep going
Let's
west.
continue west. Yeah.
Yeah, like let's not change direction. That's what a fool does. No one survives, changing directions every 5 minutes when you're out trying to survive. You pick a direction, you just go like that way. Just that way.
Okay.
When you go to sleep, you then put down a stick pointing in the direction you need to go, and it's that way. And then when you hit telephone lines and pylons, you follow the telephone lines or the pylons. Why? Because it brings you to civilization or cannibals. Either way, it's food.
Either way, you find food or you become food.
Joker and Iman, what are your votes for?
I said west.
So
Okay.
Joker, you're wrong.
I don't need to have a drink. I don't need to have a drink tonight. Saxus is going to make up for me and get verbal diarrhea. Is that right, Sax?
I'll help you out.
Well, given that we don't have a specific topic, and I need to, go through the rounds of everyone's talking, everyone's saying their pieces as you would do in a civilized area. This is not where we have that kind of conduct. It is just a place where we slowly get on with it. Oh, there's more to come.
I've been catching up on the streams at some point during the week after the Friday heroic sessions, and I'm just there like, can you just fucking get on with the damn book?
Get on with it.
Yes.
Chat, I need more votes from you lot because my panel have all voted. We've currently got 4 votes for West and 3 for South. There's quite a lot of people who haven't voted, who are just lurking. Speaking of lurkers, where's Halakar? Where's Halakar?
Well, could he just be having on this stream while he works?
Oh, there he is. He's summoned. There he is.
Oh. Have you been lurking this whole time, Alakar?
And Manfred's lurking as well.
Manfred! You summoned the
left.
lurkers.
Left is west.
Yeah.
I have summoned the lurkers.
Well, technically, if we're facing west already, left is south.
No, I'm just looking at a thing, and west is left.
You're doing
you're
orienteering.
camping. You're camping. I hope you're enjoying being camp. Hey!
How's your internet out there then?
It's clearly working. It's better than yours, Iman.
just slightly bent.
It must be.
Well, Coco, you're very right. Whenever in doubt, go west.
And there's
Right,
Andy
West,
as well.
West
Andy's
is winning
lurking as
now.
well.
There we go.
West is way
yeah.
ahead.
We've woken
Andy.
up the lurkers. Either everyone's joining now, or we've woken up lurkers. Wake up! Okay, we're going
We
west.
need
then.
we need a nightbot thing for lurkers.
We do.
Be
we
like
do.
something like, "I see you there. Vote."
Okay, we go west.
Go west. it is.
179. Oh, you're cheating. You're camping closer to a town then. Okay. Standing in the middle of the road, waving his arms frantically, is a man wearing denim jeans and a jacket. A motorcycle helmet covers his head. Do we stop and talk to him, or do we drive past him? There's no
Hello,
option to
Lenny.
run him over. There's no option to run him over.
All right, so this is the Mad Max setting, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So what have we learned from watching Mad Max?
You run them over.
Exactly. So
Then
you
should
don't stop.
Talk to everyone.
Oh, fuck off. You shoot them. No, actually, sorry. Let me quote my dad. You shoot them in the kneecaps first, then you talk to them.
Yep.
I see where you got it from.
Oh, no, my dad is a pacifist compared to me.
No, I'm not going to say it. Never mind.
Did
yeah,
I don't think I brought this message
don't
up at the
Talk to
time.
him.
Did I bring it?
I'm going to go.
Did I bring that message up at the time?
No,
There we
you
go.
did
There
not.
I did not. They're perfect. It's covering Saxius. Right, there we go.
It's all right. I'm not important. I know my place in the totem pole, and that's the dirt feeding the worms.
Right, so we're going to go down the list. Iman, talk or drive?
I'm going to go against the better judgment and talk to him.
My
Okay, Joker,
God, have you
talk or
learned
drive?
nothing?
I just said I'm going against better judgment. It means I judged better and decided against it.
Exactly. You gotta
Joker.
know what you're going to
Hesitantly standing behind him and talking to him.
Okay.
What? Are you just doing that so
Wait,
that you're
what?
not in the field of fire from me? Is that really what it is, Joker?
Daniel,
Yes,
talk or drive?
yes, actually.
I say just run his ass over, but if we want to get information, then yeah, because we're not too smart. So yeah, stop and talk to him because we can probably kick his ass if we have to.
Saxius
Well,
has
that's
already
what I'm
said,
thinking. We can
obviously.
kick his ass later, hopefully.
Saxius has made a big. I'm not going to ask Saxius because he's already said.
I haven't made an opinion. I'm completely uninformed.
And he said drive. Halakar was non-committal. Coco and Straw Piglet both said talk. So we're 5-2 for talk at the moment. Parmetto says talk. Oh, I've run out of that juice. I'm starting to like that.
Oh,
Well, let's try this one.
oh, pardon me.
Juicy fruit chewing gum flavor.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That's
Very
what the head
popular in the
cook
shop.
was
Because I
thinking.
always liked juicy fruit, but the flavor ran out after like 3 seconds. So, where'd you get that from?
Parmetto says stop, which means talk.
John,
We sell it at our shop.
John,
Yeah.
would you be ever so kind as to take away the banner that blocks my beautiful face?
No.
No, you must be hidden away. Put a bag over that head, Oscar. You disgust me.
I'm sure he'd rather put a chicken on his own head.
They did send him to the UK. We're stuck with him now, Manfred. You're one of us now, Saxius. You're
Really,
one of
am
us.
Am I really one of you?
Yes, you are.
You really think you can bring me down to your level? What has happened
Oh.
every time you've tried that, John? Tell me, enlighten me. Tell me what's happened every time you've tried that.
You were well and truly brought down to our level playing a certain game.
Right. So that's
comes
one out of
sparring.
how
Here comes
many
the-
times I've been on your goddamn streams, John. Numerically speaking, I have gotten you in the fucking dirt, beating you with a bat.
Oh, of course you have. Yeah, that's easily done.
My
easily done.
God, John.
Does it
I
mean
can
he ever
take it.
stays down? Does it help?
No.
He's English, of course it doesn't.
I'm like a yapping little dog. I'm back at your ankles.
You're like a fucking chihuahua. All right, what's happening? We're clearly stopping to talk to this maniac.
I'm not a chihuahua. I'm a Jack Russell.
I have no idea.
They don't see the
Anyway,
comment.
can we talk to this guy and get into a fight with him
no
inevitably?
comment.
Yeah. No, we've
Why are we talking
gotten
to him?
enough. Everyone's saying that we want to talk to him, so let's just get on with it. Let's just get go like, "Hi, our name's Bob. We're here to," and then immediately get shot in the face. Why? Because this is the Mad Max world. That's what I would do. I'd do this to my players. I'd shoot them right there while they sleep. I'd steal their car.
Yeah, if his first few words don't interest me, just pop in between the eyes.
Well, there you go.
You screech to a halt, but leave your engine running. Through your loudspeaker, you tell the man to raise his arms into the air and not to try any tricks. You notice that his motorbike is lying on its side just off the road. With your gun drawn, you carefully step out of the car. Suddenly, the man in denim runs out off the road and dives into the ditch just as something flies through the air and bounces onto the road between you and the interceptor. With horror, you see it's a grenade.
Oh,
You see a blinding flash, and in the same instant, a deafening explosion knocks you off your feet. Test your luck.
I got a grenade for
Uh-oh.
you.
oh,
And we passed. We passed.
See, this is how you DM. Hello, here's a friendly NPC. Oh, you stopped to talk to them. Aha! Color spray.
yep.
Just immediately, just blind them, knock them out, and just remember, coup de grace. Just run up there, 1, 2.
Coup de grace.
I don't give a shit.
You pronounce this C.
I don't care. Coup de grace them,
Yeah.
and then you
Coup-
kill a couple of them.
coup de
You take
grace.
their,
It's not
you
grass,
take
it's
their
grass.
character sheets.
Grass.
You burn them in front of them. Or better
Grass.
yet, you
Rhymes
make
with
them
ass
light the match
and sass.
and make them
gas.
burn the entire thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And welcome to your Friday afternoon free argument.
I'm not here to argue language because I don't speak English. But John doesn't speak French. So he can shut the fuck up.
I speak more French than you do, I believe. And coup de grace, because there's an accent on the A, and C is pronounced S in French. It's pronounced
Parlez-vous
GRA. It's oui, je parle un peu de français. Coup de grace.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour. Comment parlez-vous?
No, un baguette.
You see?
That is
I asked
the
you what
best
your
response.
I asked you what your name is, and you said a baguette.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
You were like, yes, I know French words. Baguette.
I know more
baguette.
Spanish than I know French.
I'm just going to type the spelling of coup. I can't do an accent on my thing, but it's spelt like this.
Which
Coup de
accent
grace.
is it?
It's the accent circumflex of the A.
Oh, it's circumflex.
I actually
right.
do have to step in there. Like, let's actually get on with it. You're knocked out. You've gotten a grenade thrown into you. I've made my
Yes.
joke of killing characters. I'm meeting my quota. John, please proceed.
Yes, proceed to the next moment where he can talk
Jesus
about killing his
Christ.
characters.
Despite the force of the blast, you only suffer a minor flesh wound caused by flying shrapnel. Lose.
Oh.
It's not pronounced Minotaur at all. Halakar.
Tar.
Minotaur. It's Minotaur or Minotaur.
Oh my God, John.
But it's or at the end. It's not tar. It's or. A-U-R is or, as same as
I swear.
O-R. Right. You roll along the ground, taking cover behind the interceptor as your assailants begin shooting. The only way to escape it is a shootout. Oh.
Get them. Fuck them up. Oh, wait, we got 7 skill. Ah, fuck.
Oh God, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Right, first round of combat. Who do we fire at? Biker 1 or Biker 2?
Whichever one you can kill quicker.
Just stand at the top and go down.
They're both really tough.
Just start shooting. It doesn't matter. Start with number 1. Start killing people.
So anyway, I just started blasting.
And when in doubt, throw a Molotov.
We're in deep shit. We are in
Deep?
real.
Are
deep
they
shit
red?
Here. Yeah, they're red. We're
Okay.
great.
Oh shit!
No, he's hit us.
What? We need a 5 or 6 advantage to even. Oh, that's fucking. Damn it.
No, what? No, we got 4. He got 8.
Oh, sorry, he's the red. I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
I just
We're in
asked
deep.
and then flipped it around like an idiot.
we're in deep doo doo. We're in really, really deep doo doo. And this is the other one against us, and he's wounded us as well.
Fuck.
Second round. Oh, yeah, we've been shot again. Jesus. We're in real deep poopy. Oh, no. We're getting absolutely tatered.
Oh no.
The dice hate us. The dice hate us to bits.
Oh, we're Swiss cheese.
Oh, we're okay now. And now we've finally shot the first one. Good God. That's a tie. That's all right.
Oh, yes.
Yes, got that one.
Here's where the comeback is. The tide has turned.
Graphic game. But the subtleties between Minotaur and Minotaur is the reason why we fought a war to get away from you.
Thank you, Coco.
Ask
You're-
7, Coco.
Yes, exactly. And given that the book doesn't give you an option to just run people over when you see them on the street, is the difference between a solo game and a proper RPG where you can just go, you know what? I decide to just be chaotic neutral. I will be chaos incarnate.
5-7 is a tie against the second one because he's only got 5 skill. But the first one had 7 skill. I want him out the way first.
Fair dues.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing okay now. We're doing okay.
Yep.
Keep going.
Yep.
Keep going. This is.
You've got 4 hits on him. How many more do you need? 5 hits.
Both of them take 7 hits.
Oh, bloody hell. They've got a lot of stamina.
Yeah, they're tough.
Let me repeat what I said before. Throw a Molotov cocktail.
It's not an option.
I don't care.
Cocktail Molotova.
Listen, whenever in doubt, scream for Mother Russia and charge.
Russia rain, down. Name the song I just sang.
Just more music. I don't know.
Mother Russia. Mother Russia rain. Oh, God. Das derb. Cup of herbal tea, is that? Yeah, we've just killed the first one.
Something of herb.
Yeah, Tass's cup. And Tass the tea.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right.
Of course I am. Sorry, I'm being smug there. I did do French at school. I did. I do remember bits. I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember bits of it. Oh, we're kicking ass with against the second one. We're absolutely battering the second one. 7-8, okay.
Yeah, you're not
well.
so tough without your mate, are you?
He's reacted. He's reacted.
Oh, he didn't like me chatting shit to him.
5-7, that's it. Oh, a cup of grass. Being a play on coup de glace. Yes. Gras, as Gras, means fat.
No, for fuck's sake.
Like Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, it's Fat Tuesday, yeah. It's Fat
How
Tuesday.
badly wounded is our main character?
He's got five health left.
So
All right.
they're probably
Do-
doing
do
this just to screw.
Sorry, let me just tone down.
We've won the fight.
music we've got.
We've won the fight, but it does say here, but if you're shot more than once in the battle, reduce your skill permanently by 1 point.
Oh, I'm not.
What was the
surprised.
question? What was the question, Daniel?
They're probably doing this just to screw with you.
Probably. And they're
Yeah.
getting my reaction, which is exactly what John wants. He's sitting there just throwing pebbles at me, just going like, Saxius, do the dance. Do the dance.
I don't know if anyone else is doing it on
Do the
purpose, but
dance
I'm doing it
quick.
completely
Come on,
accidentally.
come on, baby.
Ah,
You
yeah,
know what's the word?
See, that's
Turn
fine.
up.
I expect it from John.
Okay, I'm just looking to see what a medikit does because we have got one. Using a medikit restores 4 stamina points. A medikit has how many uses? Just let me have a quick look. How many medikit uses do we have? I think we were told in number 1.
Yeah, either in the intro or the first entry.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
medikit. Just says we've got a medikit.
Just roll a d6 and that's how many hit points you get back.
It's
There we
4. You get 4. You get 4 hit points back for every use.
There
of
we
a
go. You get
medikit.
4 hit points back. Just spend it.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to do it because we're on 6 skill, 5 stamina. So let's go back up to 9 stamina, and we've used our medikit. Oh God.
Well, there you go. That's why you don't stop for strangers.
Yeah.
That's
if
why you don't
win-
get into white vans. But that's a separate story.
And we'll save that for after stream. Do we get anything from this guy? He must have had something on him.
Yeah, loot. Well, as one of my players like to shout at me, XP. Give me that XP.
I want to see numbers pop out. God damn it!
Literally, he stopped saying the words. He would just start spamming the chat with memes with just like XP. Where's my XP? Where is it? Look at my fields. They're barren from XP.
Are you drunk, Saxius?
Not yet.
What do you think?
I'm
How
just
many rums have you had so
imagining
far?
that Hilberg
Sorry,
meme,
how-
and this is where I
repeat
put my
that.
XP. If I had some.
How many rums have you had so far?
I am on my. Well, I'm finishing my 4th.
Oh,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
You got up those numbers.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel.
You're starting to
saying.
smile then. I think that's what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're getting to the smiley stage.
3.
Oh, yes. Right.
What the
Yeah.
fuck are you
Smiley
trying to say
stage.
about soap?
Me
Saxius?
smiling. Yes. Don't even know where I am with all my cameras these days.
Yeah, you've had to. Yeah. Right. You stand up.
Listen, it's all
walk
for
over.
entertainment.
It
Don't
is.
actually have to provide any points. Don't have to do anything except for get out my belt and be ready to.
Slap the get back on topic back into.
Do you ever plan to be a father?
Yeah.
I pity your children.
No.
No, that's
Walk, children, walk,
No.
children.
Nah,
why is he
you
German
complete-
now?
I get the joke, but like, nah, that's not what I'm like.
No, you're a big softy, really. It's all the show.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
sir.
absolutely. Well, partially. Like,
Wait,
there's
don't let
a
Wednesday
difference.
night lot find that out.
Anyway, what's happening? More importantly, what is the loot? Do we get anything? Do we get their guns? Do we get their ammunition? Do we get to tear apart those motorcycles of theirs? Do we get their helmets? More importantly, do we get their boots?
You stand up and walk over to where the 2 bikers are lying crumpled in the ditch. One of them is carrying a throwing knife, which you slide down the leg of your leather boot.
Mhm.
Throwing Kniff. You rest for a while until you feel fit enough to continue your journey. Turn to 215. You travel west, looking for a major road going south. But the decision is made for you when you arrive at a solid tailback of cars just beyond a left turning. The impassable blockade of cars and trucks stretches into the distance as far as you can see, all of them long since abandoned. If you wish to head south, say so. Or do we stop and look inside some of the abandoned vehicles?
Well, we need loot and supplies, so I'd say we stop and look.
Okay.
Look.
I mean, honestly, the only thing we really need is fuel. Really, everything else is kind of secondary, but I don't think we're going to be able to siphon any fuel from all those cars. So I'm going to say no.
Hello, Jeb. Yes, they shot at us with a knife. So we've got 3 votes for look so far. Iman and
I said no.
you said
9.
Here's the thing, though.
We've
no wasn't.
We've already killed them.
No. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm talking now.
Okay.
We've already killed them. Now, only an absolute bastard of a DM would have those motorcycles to be rigged with explosives. So naturally, I would say search them.
But you are that DM.
Yes.
We're not searching the motorbikes, though, are we? Aren't we searching the backlog of vehicles?
The backlog of vehicles that's down there.
Whatever it is that they're driving, well, let's search it
Yes.
all. We need something.
Okay. It looks like it's a unanimous vote at the moment for searching the vehicles. Anybody in chat want to swing it the other way? We're at 6-0.
Vas? I said 9.
Oh, you said 9.
I
That
said
wasn't
9.
on the options. The options were south or search.
No.
9 was not.
My
either
option
of
is
them.
no. Don't search. Go south.
Okay. We're at 5-2 then.
Oh, Mercurius is with me. Let's go. 9. Manfred says search oink.
Okay. We are half dead, but it's 8-2 now, so there we go. 8-2.
Listen, it's just a character. It's just numbers. Just roll up another one and just keep throwing characters at the problem.
Yes. That's all Saxius wants. Just more pain and death.
You know what? I've done this before with another player who was about my level of evil, which
Right.
meant that I kept on throwing characters at illithids, aka mind flayers, and he kept on enslaving them, meaning I have to keep on fighting my previous characters to get to the mind flayers. It
Good.
was lovely. It was lovely. See, and that's why I love necromancy, because there is no minds to consume.
Fair.
Whatever caused the tailback certainly created havoc amongst the owners of the vehicles. Cars appear to have locked into other cars as frustrated drivers tried to ram their way out of the blockage, only to make it worse. You squeeze between the vehicles looking for something useful. You find a crowbar on a truck and use it to force open the boots of several cars. Crowbar?
Nice.
Moving up on the line of cars, you suddenly panic at the thought of the interceptor being left unguarded. Do we run back to our car, or do we keep on searching through the cars?
No, run back.
Why would we run back? Like, has it actually said anything dangerous?
Yeah, we've left our car unguarded, but
Yeah. I get the point, but to the victors goes the spoils, and I've yet to hear us taking those boots. Ergo,
we haven't taken boots. We've taken a knife and a crowbar.
I just-
Why the heck did we leave our car far away? Because the writer said so.
Why do we take our
'Cause
keys
you
out
can't
of
drive
the
any
car?
closer.
Like, why are they left in there? Why is it assumed that the keys are in there? Why is it assumed that you're just allowing it to be left in such a state?
I don't know.
I don't know
Because if-
either. I think we need to find Ian Livingstone and ask him some questions here.
God digging.
What,
We've
Like,
already
one,
found
why-
Ian
why is-
Livingstone straw.
Like, why are you so bad at cricket? Yeah, I pay attention, John. Surprise, surprise.
he was actually okay at cricket. I just enjoyed ordering him around on the field.
Okay, back to topic.
I say he was okay. He was one of the better non-cricketers there.
Jesus Christ. Right. Are we certain? Let's see here.
I say run back. So 1, 2, 3. I guess. Okay, so I don't know who. There's 3 in chat that voted for run back. One that said Halakar said keep searching. I said go back.
I think we've
It's
actually got more go back.
continue.
Yeah, more people saying go back than searching. So
we do at the moment. Yeah. We have more people saying go back. Halakar says keep searching.
yeah,
Right,
but
okay.
Saying
No,
it in
go back.
capital doesn't make your vote any more important.
Parmetto says we're at 4-3, so it's very close. Have you
Yes,
all
it is
voted?
Ian Livingstone. Sorry, Coco. My apologies.
Keep
I'm not
searching.
English. I don't.
Dan's voted. We're now level. 4-4.
What's the Danish equivalent, Saxius?
What of sir?
Yeah.
Sir.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that or Herr. HERR.
Oh, like Mr. in German.
Yeah.
Crafting Gamer puts back into the lead. Straw Piglet's trying to vote twice. I only counted one vote.
Yes, it does. You have to yell over the chat.
My point is, like, I'm not English. Ergo, you know,
How
I
long have
did
you
that.
lived in England?
less than I've lived in Denmark. So
Yeah, but-
technically 10 years.
But when do you become a nationalized citizen? Is it 6 years?
No, I won't. I won't become nationalized. I have to apply for that. And even when I apply for it, I have to take the nationalization test, which is
that's
1,000.
right.
Yeah, that's £1,250. And I have to
Yeah.
pass the test before I am nationalized, which, by the way, it's not an easy test.
Well, no,
You
it
act-
asks you a bunch of questions that actual English people don't know.
Yeah. But I don't disagree with that, but that's a separate discussion, which we're not having right here now. Apparently, we're returning to our car. We're not taking the boots, the most important treasure, and their trousers of the people we've killed. We need
Right,
the
Coco.
trousers.
Coco's gone for searching, so we're at 5-5 votes wise.
I beg to defer. I am actually quite certain that we've got more returning than
Right.
searching.
You said, okay, so Daniel said search. Iman, you said
Go back.
go back.
Imam, get
So
your
good.
hands up. You're counting your return. Yeah.
You said go back
Yeah.
or search. Go back.
No, I said keep on searching because I want loot. I'm a loot goblin.
Okay. Joker, go back or search.
Search.
Search. Okay, so that's 3-1. Now we go to chat, where we've got Straw Piglet saying go back. Halakar for search. Jeb Gordon run back. Mercurius run back. Took us to 4-4.
No, that's 3-4.
4-4.
Who else said go back?
No, you
I'm sorry,
you
who else
missed one.
said search? Like
Let me say
every time you said search, I've put up my finger.
Yeah,
No.
you said search.
Yeah.
Daniel said search. And
Yeah.
Joker said search.
Oh, hi, doggo.
And Halakar said search.
For
4.
Halakar, I didn't count for Halakar, so that's 5.
4.
No, never mind. Fine, we'll go by your logic.
4.
I've got 4.
Halakar voted again. Parmetto then said search. Crafting Gamer said back.
So that's 5.
Yeah.
Coco said search.
That's
6-5. Oh, Manfred's now said
Manfred
search.
said search. That's 7-5,
Yeah.
right? You get
7.
Okay.
this win.
Searching now wins. Searching now wins. Okay. 359. We saw the doggy woggy. Yes, we saw the doggy woggy.
The doggy votes for treats. I think that's what he votes for.
He's schooling on the wife. The only time he comes in is if she's making food or she goes out for a smoke without him.
You can vote 1,000 times, Straw Piglet. We're only counting it once.
Because we only counted Halakar's vote once. Yeah.
Well, that's why we need cloning technology.
I could log Kelsey in.
What do you mean? You mean you could wear a dress?
It has been done. There's actually photos.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I heard you guys discussing it last week.
I don't want to see the photos, nor do I want the image re-imprinted in my mind. Thank you very much,
My
Daniel.
glasses genuinely fell off the table hearing that.
Well, in my defense,
No, there is no defense.
no,
Yeah, your defense is silence, please.
no,
Is-
my wife needed to fit a wedding dress for a girl who's about my size.
We know. We've
Really
told
cute.
us.
And
But it,
the girl is an
the,
hour and a half away, so I had to put on the wedding dress so she could fit it to me.
it's just the image of you in a wedding dress. No, no thank you.
No,
it's
it's
there
just
again.
a sentence.
And it was
in my
right.
defense, my wife was like, you have yourself cornered and you've dragged me with you. Because I've been in a similar position where I've basically gone like, okay, my wife has arranged everything about my wedding, and I'm now standing ready for it, and I've got no idea what to do. But I've brought a basic fantasy role playing game with me, so naturally I'm rolling up characters while it's on my wedding day.
Of
There you
course. Of
But listen-
bloody course.
Listen, my best man is also my best friend naturally, and he was one of my big DMs. So I basically sat there and had a game of D&D before my game, and he was like, "Why are we playing this?" It's like, "Because I need to calm my nerves with something I'm familiar with.
Yep.
Please, like, just roll the damn dice, June."
Wow.
Hello, Brian. Oh, you're ill.
All right.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Get well,
sorry
get
to hear
well
that,
soon,
Brian.
mate. Get well soon.
Get well, mate. Soon, mate. Yeah.
Inside the boot of an old Ford, you find something which makes you whoop for joy: a full canister of petrol. Carrying the
just
crowbar, carrying the add one luck point. There we go. Carrying the crowbar and fuel canister, you leap across the roofs of the cars and hurry back to the interceptor. Luckily, it's still where you left it, and you're soon on the road again, heading south. Haven't seen Kabuki for a little while. No. 149.
I should be around somewhere.
The country road runs straight ahead, far into the distance, and you're able to make good headway, as it's relatively free from abandoned cars. After an hour's driving at high speed, you arrive at a T-junction. Do we continue driving south, or do we turn left?
Let's continue south.
Yeah, because left would take us back towards where we came from.
Yeah. So we've dedicated so south.
Yeah.
I could swear we had gone west, but never mind.
No, the pathway west was blocked by all the cars, so we had to search the cars and then turn south anyway.
Oh, was it? Okay, that's why we had that.
Country roads, take me home to the abandoned cars where I belong.
So
Well,
West
Tipton.
Virginia.
Fallout 76 has just ruined that song for me.
Nice day for a white wedding. Nice day to
That is a
start
tune, that
again.
is.
Hey, little sister, what have you done?
I don't know what
Hey,
they're on
little
about.
sister. who's the
She
only
was rocking
one?
the cradle.
Hey,
with love.
Cats in the crib nail silver spoon.
little boy blue
That
and the
was,
man on the
was-
moon.
Billy Idol, if I remember right.
White Wedding was Billy Idol. Yes, Cats in the Cradle was originally Cat Stevens,
Yeah.
and it was
Cradle
covered by Ugly Kid Joe as well.
Halakar, it's still on my watch later list, but I will get around to it eventually.
What's that?
The Devil Goes to Jamaica.
That was a good one. That was funny.
Prado must have been closed.
You'll like it.
So, does anyone want to turn left, or is everyone saying south?
So
South, south.
Everything goes south in middle age.
yeah.
Nice day to start again. Saxius has gone for a poo.
Was that an option?
I said be right back, Saxius.
That or else he needed to calm down because we were bullshitting about songs.
Anybody else voting? We've got 19 people in chat. We've got 4 votes so far. 19 people watching this shit.
Lurkers, I summon thee!
We've got a south there from Straw Piglet.
Sorry, I've just got my camera off while I'm migrating.
You heading south for the winter, like a bird.
Yeah, technically.
An Arctic tern.
Well, only to put his red light in the shed.
Aye, aye.
Oh, yes.
Aye, aye, Captain.
He needs some money, doesn't he?
If you've got the money, honey, we got your disease.
I don't know that song.
Welcome to the jungle.
Ah, okay. I do know that song.
That was Drew Carey's first role in a film. Was he sang that song in the One Dirty Harry movie, Sudden Impact?
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, he got whacked in the very first scene. Drew Carey, Jim Carrey. Yeah, him.
That was before he actually made it.
We need to get back on topic.
Well, we've got 7 votes for south and no votes for turning left. So at the moment, it looks like it is south. Yeah,
I think we're sorted.
I think we're sorted. Yeah, I think we are.
Might as well do what this game did. Go south.
It's just, hi, do you want to go west? That sounds like south to me.
The road cuts through overgrown fields, but there are no obstructions on the road. You check your mileometer to see how far you've come and see that the petrol gauge is reading empty again. If you have picked up a full fuel canister recently, turn to 197. Ha!
Oh,
I remember this.
would you look at that?
Would you look
Looks
at
like
that?
being
Yeah.
a fucking goblin. And a scavenger works. Anything that's not nailed down is yours, including those boots and pants. You hear me?
Do you want me to lick the boots?
Jesus Christ, please. Lick them.
You stop the
We-
car. What?
We need to redo that Shadow of the Demon Lord for your stream because I don't think people believe me the amount of pain you put me through. I think it's something that is contested amongst your viewers. I don't think they believe you. We'll have to do it again.
I think they do.
Yeah.
They do. I think
Yeah,
they
we need to do it again.
We do need to do it again. Now, you've all heard he wants me to play my goblin again. General Nut, if you watch this, revive your goblin. Gingerbeard, if you watch this, revive your goblin. Get your goblin heads on, and let's get Saxius tormenting again.
It's a promise.
One of these days I'll keep my head out of the gutter.
No, it needs to be in the gutter as far in as possible. Jesus Christ, you're playing goblins. You're second-class citizens. You live in the dirt. You need to be in the gutter. Anyway, John, please segue us into what's happening in this book.
The problem is, Saxius, you at the end of it, you cursed my goblin with a conscience. So I'd have to play my goblin differently now.
No. There was a limited time that curse was going on for. It was only 3 months.
Oh,
You were
3
just
months have gone.
Yeah. See, we can continue. I'll make you go through this. I'll go through this. It's fine. Now, please, let's proceed.
Continue. You stop the car and get out to empty the fuel canister into the petrol tank. The canister does not hold much petrol, and you realize you will have to be on the lookout for more if you hope to reach San Anglo. By the time you set off again, it's early evening, and you watch the setting sun through the right-hand window. Soon it will be dark, and there's a new decision to make. Do we drive off the road and sleep inside the Interceptor, find a building to spend the night inside, or drive on through the night?
Find a building. Well,
okay, let me make an argument here. If we find a building, other people would have found a building.
yeah.
Yep.
Stay
I
in our
agree.
car. It's our car. If we drive on, we're sleep deprived.
I'm
Which is
thinking
illegal.
sleep in the car.
Yeah. See, sleeping in the car is the most sensible thing because we can lock the doors.
Yep.
It might sound weird, but that's at least something. They've got to break the window before we get to us, and by that point, ideally, adrenaline should be kicking in. And plus, a warm engine is a warm source of heat. You can crawl under and live underneath.
Sun is setting through the right-hand window. So are we? Oh, Andy wants to drive all night.
I'm saying car.
Hi.
No, car it is for me.
Zach just went for car.
Everything Sax just said, I echo. He's spot on there.
And that sentence, driving all night, my hands wet on the wheel. It sounds wrong.
Vader love.
Well,
Golden
car,
earring.
New car, comfy car, sleepy car.
I think we're looking like we're sleeping in the car. Only Andy wants to drive all night.
Well, Andy's insane.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
24 hours in Tulsa.
Thank you, Coco.
Okay, so we're going to sleep in the car. 24. I know Andy's singing. Yes. You pull off the road and park the Interceptor behind a low wall. When you turn off the engine and notice how deathly quiet it is, you wonder if anybody heard you stop. You eat your food quickly, but wait until it is completely dark before settling down to sleep. In the morning, you wake early, feeling refreshed. Add 2 stamina points. You start up the Interceptor and are soon heading south.
I'm not sure if insurance is even a thing anymore, Straw Piglet. Not in this world.
No.
What do you mean? Of course, insurance is alive and well, just like the banks.
The country is picturesque in the early morning light, but you are unaware of the dangers ahead. The road has been mined by country outlaws, waiting to rob anybody passing through. Roll a d6.
This is where you get blowed up.
6. Yeah, what I say?
Miraculously, you drive through the minefield without triggering any of the mines. You get a luck point. Quite unaware of your lucky escape, you continue your journey south. 303. Has anyone ever completed this book? Anybody in chat ever completed this book?
I don't think we did.
I've
the
played
last
it twice and
blowed
I've
up.
never completed it.
Yeah.
No, we've died on it numerous times.
In fact,
As
this
the
is
morning
probably
wears
the
on.
book that I didn't ever want to go back to because it's just not. It doesn't feel
We got-
cohesive.
Right. Okay. As the morning wears on, it becomes very hot, and the further south you travel, you notice a change in the vegetation. The overgrown fields turn into scrubland, and it won't be long before you're driving across the desert. A few miles further down the road, you arrive at a major junction. East or south?
South.
South.
East.
East or south? So we've got 3 south and an east from the panel. Over to chat. I've completed it, but I was younger then, when the nights were long.
And cheating was an option.
I was young. I had time. I could make several carriages at once. And I had
Never care
detached
in the
myself. Well,
world.
no, I'm already detached from my carriages. They're just numbers now. They're not even names. They're just carriage number 1, number 17A, number 23 set.
7.4.
They are the same equivalent of bureaucratic leaflets and letters combined. They don't deserve a name until they reach level 6.
What level was Pustule? Level 7 or 8, isn't it, I think?
Let me get out my book.
7, I thought.
So far, it's 5 south, 2 east.
Correct. 5 south, 2 east. Yes, characters are just cells in Saxius's Excel sheet.
They're just there to create a median, an average.
Anybody in chat voting? Or are you just all lurking now and again, just sitting back and laughing at the stupids on the internet? Did you see my certificate? I won a race. I won a race on Wednesday night, my first ever race, first ever win.
Yeah, did you not see
Thank
my
you.
reply? I said, congratulations.
actually.
It must be because you don't have me chatting shit in your ears.
Yeah, I did see actually. Yeah.
You might have reached level 7.
7.
Just need to double check that.
Okay,
Yeah, we got
looks
more
like
votes.
South is winning. 3 more,
No, you
4,
got-
4 more.
Level 6, that's as high as you got. You didn't reach
6.
7.
Okay.
So that's 9 south, 2 east. So we're going south.
Yeah. Lots of south, not very many east. Okay. 1, 8, 9.
Why am I hearing Sweet Home Alabama?
Sweet home Alabama.
Not me.
It's just going into the south. I was like, okay, here we go. It's the Mad Max universe. It's only going to get worse.
Leading off the road on your right is a rough road which is marked with several sets of tyre tracks. The tracks look as though they were made quite recently. Do we drive down this rough road or do we stay on course for San Anglo?
Can we stay on course? My God. Listen, this is the
Yeah,
sort of
let's
shit
stay on
that-
course.
Yeah, this is the sort of shit that I do as a DM. I get out my car keys and I jingle them in front of my players. I lure them off beat just so that I can ambush them, beat them, captivate them, strip them down of all their gear, and
Take
force
their boots.
and take their boots, take their pants, take their underwear. Most importantly, let them experience the Skyrim start. No, I know what I would do to players, and I am telling you, you don't want to deviate.
Okay. Everybody's saying stay on course here. So,
See?
yeah, we're staying on course. 207. 207. You flash past a handwritten sign which reads, Pete makes engines sweet. 1 mile to the left. You slow down as you approach a stone building with a corrugated iron workshop attached to it, which is the words Spark Plug Pete painted on a billboard on top of the roof. There are a few cars parked on the forecourt. As you come to a halt, a thin, pale man appears from the workshop, wearing an oily blue mechanic's overall and a baseball cap. He waves and says, "Nice car. Pretty fast, I guess, but not as fast as old Pete can make it. If you're interested, I'll have payment in credits and goods. I'll do a good job for you." Do we stop and let the mechanic modify our engine, or do we refuse his offer and continue our journey south?
Go. Elbows and
I think
assholes.
trust it.
Engine or go? So one of each so far. Engine or go, Saxius? Engine or go, Joker?
Engine.
Engine.
I'm gonna go for engine. That's purely because we don't have an option to shoot him.
So
Manfred
3-1,
says go.
3-2,
Like-
4-2, 5-2.
In this universe, you clearly have to be insane enough to care about the engines to this level. So I'm leaning towards thinking
6-2,
that it's okay.
7-2.
What do you drive, Saxius?
What at the moment?
Mm.
It is a Toyota Yaris.
Is it a sporty one or just a sensible one?
A sensible one, because my entire point of owning a car is to be economic.
1.4 petrol?
1.5. Yeah, 1.5 petrol. And it's a hybrid.
Oh.
8-2,
Saves me a bit on the
8-3.
tax, and it allows me to get into many of the cities who've got, what's it called, like the whatever the zone is these days. So I can drive in without needing to worry about it. Electrical, which means it saves me. It has genuinely saved me money. Given that my last work was in Bristol, Avonmouth, I could go 10 days of driving to and from before I had to refuel my last car, which was a Ford Fiesta. Once a week, I had to refuel, which was £50 a week, £200.
I've got a
month.
Ford Fiesta.
I love
They're
Ford
quite good.
Fiesta, don't get me wrong, but it was burning through my wallet just purely because of the... Go on.
I spend about £20 a week on fuel in my Hyundai. It's a 1.7 turbo diesel, and it does a lot of miles to the gallon.
Yep.
A lot of miles to the gallon. And it's comfortable.
It
Oh,
is
yeah,
a-
they still make those straw piglet.
They're stopping making them. They've stopped making them, I believe.
Yeah, no, they have stopped it. So the ones you've got in circulations are the last ones, and then the next ones are going to be much
Oh,
like
when did they
Toyota.
stop?
Oh no, that was years ago. No, I say years, but
That-
like what,
About
4 or 5?
2 years ago.
All right.
2,
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Mine's 18 plate, so it's about six
Yeah,
and a half
fine.
years old.
Anyway, John, where are we with this?
Anyway, it's 8-3 to engine.
Yeah. So there we go. We're fixing the engine. Thank you, Helicom.
Good one. I don't think we
You
even
dri-
have 2-liter bottles anymore, unless it's the zero
do.
versions.
That's
We do.
Pepsi. Yeah, my God, Pepsi. Pepsi's
Yeah,
the only thing I buy.
Yeah, 3-litre bottles.
Yeah.
You drive on to Pete's forecourt and park the Interceptor inside the workshop. Pete quickly examines the engine and says that the acceleration of the Interceptor could be improved by the addition of a supercharger. He tells you the cost will be 100 credits plus some medicine. If you're able to and wish to give Pete 100 credits and 2 packs from your medikit, no, can't. You've got no
Oh.
credits.
You've got no credit. You're broke. Is that what you're
Yeah.
telling me, John? Your character's broke.
You're a broke
We
bitch.
have to ca- we have to carry on south. We haven't got any credits.
Oh, there you
Oh.
go.
It's never given us any credits unless it.
Oh, sorry, Pete.
Just
Unless we started with some.
just take.
Oh, you start your journey with 200 credits. There we go.
Oh my fucking god!
Credits 200. Okay.
Oh my.
You all right there, Sax?
And the medikit has 10 uses.
Oh, okay.
So,
So we used one,
So-
so we got
yeah.
9 left.
yeah.
So we can give him 100 credits and then 2 uses, and we still got 107
This
uses
is
left.
why. This is why I force incompetence rules onto my players.
So we can.
My god.
How much are you jingling right now?
Jingle,
Halaka-
no, I want to lean through the screen and slap John across his face, going like, read your character sheet.
Halakar, I want to know about your car.
While Halakar is writing the wonderful literature of his car, would you mind reading what this incredibly handsome mechanic does to our car?
Turned to 141. Let's have a look.
I'm just imagining lots of whirring.
Nitromethane injected car is what Halakar is responding with. He has a nitromethane injected car. I don't know what this means, but it sounds like chemicals.
It sounds yes.
It sounds like a yes. Sounds like a
Oxide.
good car.
You settle down to relax in the shade while Pete busily sets to work on the engine. He taps and bangs away, whistling happily. You drift in and out of light sleep. 2 hours later, he slams down the reinforced engine cover and says, "Okay, she's ready to roll." After giving Pete the 100 credits and 2 packs of medical supplies, you start up the interceptor and accelerate away as fast as possible. You can feel the extra acceleration in your back and smile contentedly. Pete has done a good job. Add
See,
one
John?
luck point.
See, John, this is of all the people you trust in a Mad Max universe, it is the weirdos, it is the mechanics, it is the people who are considered to be the engineers. Because there is nothing more that they take in pride of than tuning up cars, as I'm sure you would be able to relate to.
Slight admission. This is one of the few entries that I actually remember.
You remember that one?
I was like 95% sure it was good, but I couldn't quite remember. I just remember his name when you said it, and I'm like, that rings a bell.
I've never heard of the Dead Milkman. Nairo Brewing Funny Car. No, I don't know it. I know a funny car is a dragster. That's all I know. It's not long before. Where is it? Yeah, it's not long before the green vegetation gives way to more barren terrain, with tufts of dry grass dotted on top of the stony brown earth. You soon arrive at the edge of the desert, where the road is joined by another main road leading east. If you wish to turn left, say so, or do we keep going south? Left or south again?
Say so.
Let's keep going. So that's
Saxius
one...
left. Saxius left or south?
No, like, have you actually read Halakar's response? 6.1 liters.
Yeah, 6.1 litre Hemi Dodge Charger. So,
God damn.
cool.
That's not a car. That's an airplane.
I do
Anyway,
believe that's the most powerful.
I say
production
we
car
keep
ever.
on. I say we keep on target.
That's
We stay heading
4-1.
south. Yep.
Halakar, if you put wings on the side, will it start like flying?
And those in the know will know when I say ding dang a dang a dang ding dong ding a dang a dong.
5-1.
Wow, 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 wow.
Helicar.
That was
500
Ministry with guest vocals from the guy from the Butthole Surfers.
All right. I'm just reading Helicar's comment here. 500 horsepower and torque naturally aspirated. I'm reading that with utter pride. Like he's sitting there, happy, smiling, going, "Yes, I have this. You can't stop me. You can't catch me either. I've got the equivalent of the Batmobile."
Halakar, midlife crisis?
Now, it's not a midlife crisis. That's winning at life.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, Helicar's not having a crisis. He's having an epiphany.
I suppose it is, yes. I've heard of Minor Threat. I don't know any of their songs, Brian. So we're 5-1 now for South. Anybody else voting? Absolutely midlife.
God damn it. Helicar, here I am defending you.
My brother had a Honda Civic Type R. That was quick.
Right, let's get back on topic. We have an astounding winning lead for going south.
It's
Because-
5-1, and there's 15 people in chat. It's just there's a lot of lurkers who aren't saying anything.
Well, that's all right. As they say, when you're not
You
contributing.
snooze, you lose. That's what they
Yeah,
say.
I was going to say something
500
worse.
horsepower
But yeah.
car. It's most likely an end life crisis.
Right.
That's
Snooze, you
too far.
lose.
Grimsy!
Hello, Grim. Hello.
Well, Grim, welcome.
There's about 15 minutes left, Grim. So you're all right. You're all right. So we're going to keep going south. 271. The landscape turns to a reddish brown as you drive further into the desert. The road runs south, straight as an arrow, and is virtually clear of abandoned cars. As you drive along, something you recognize catches your eye. It's an overturned Interceptor, which must have veered off the road and rolled over after its driver died at the wheel. Do we stop and see if there are any spares worth taking, or do we keep on driving?
Oh, hell yeah. It's the same car.
Search and
Use
hope
it.
it's not the missus.
Are we searching? We're stopping and searching.
Sir,
Yes.
You know what? Search
Loot. Yeah, loot.
on the caveat that my
On-
vote illegally. If we see a living person, we shoot them. We don't ask questions.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
We'll probably miss with our skill of 6, but there we go.
Listen, talk with dead is not an option in this game, so we shoot them.
So Halakar's taking a rental car to Clericon. Yeah, because it would cost you a lot in fuel.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It is, yeah.
No, Coco, you're absolutely right. Stop and loot. You don't need to help. Just stop and loot. This happens every time I put my place in an apocalypse world. It's just they're like, no, don't care about the people. You care about me. Just take what they have.
I care about me and loot.
Just we're not here. We're not here to be good. We're here to be selfish.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone
Oh,
is saying stop, so
Just loot the damn thing.
yes, just loot the damn thing.
There is one wheel in reasonable condition remaining on the Interceptor. The tyre is flat, but can easily be inflated again with a can of Flat-U-Fix, which we've got. It does not take long to remove the wheel and store it inside your own car. Do we look inside the crashed car now, or do we continue our journey south?
Let's look inside.
I
Yep,
see.
yep.
I'm on the opposite mind. I think we pushed our luck. See, I'd actually booby trap that. I'm
we know what
thinking
you
this.
would do, Zaxius.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm basing my entire reasoning on. It's like, okay, I've given them something. Now I'm going to take something from them, which is HP. Ergo,
Hmm.
this is where I'd say run.
Or in Call of Cthulhu, it would be, there's a dead body. Roll for sanity.
I don't- That's why I always play jaded characters in Call of Cthulhu. There's a dead body. Oh no! They haven't already seen one in the wall.
Oh yeah, my guy saw a giant olm just eat a guy and was absolutely fine with it. So
Wait, a giant what?
olm.
OWL?
OLM.
Olm.
What is an
It's
OLM?
it's an amphibian.
I didn't know what it was called, but I knew what the creature was. And then when I googled it, I'm like, oh, that's what it's called.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
I'm
really?
looking at no, I'm looking at it right now.
Here's my bag. Here's my bag.
But yeah, basically a giant olm came out of this like lake or pond or something and ate a guy, and it sent Andy's character off running like a madman, screaming. I was just absolutely fine with it.
I just love Straw Piglet's comments. Ignore Saxius. Proceed to look.
Well, it's only Saxius and Coco who don't want to look. Everyone else is like saying, "Look."
Excuse me for having a bit of reason.
Straw Piglet, if you get a chance to play one of Saxius's games, you should take it.
I do need to reach out to Straw Piglet and find out where the time zone they're in so I can adjust my life to.
I'm just trying to rope in more victims.
Listen, I appreciate it, but end of the day, Corn cares not from whence the blood comes from. Corn cares only that the blood flows.
Halakar knows this book. You pull open the driver's door and reach inside to open the glove compartment. Suddenly you hear a rattling sound and realize with horror you have disturbed the nest of a rattlesnake. The snake strikes and bites your arm, emptying deadly poison into your veins. We have still got some medicine. We've got 6 uses of medicine left. We should probably use some of it actually, and get some stamina back. But hey ho! If you still possess a pack of medicine, turn to 2.
Well, that's 3 gone.
Can I just say as well, it's
4
venom,
so
not
far.
poison. How dare you, book?
You run to your car and tear open a pack of medicine from your medikit. You inject yourself with snakebite serum and dress the wound. However, the treatment does not increase your stamina. It merely prevents the poison from killing you. You recover some time later, but are nevertheless weakened by the ordeal. Lose 1 skill point and 2 stamina points.
Oh, God.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! Who could have thought?
You walk back to the overturned interceptor and shoot the snake with vengeful glee. Inside the glove compartment, you find a few meters of coiled plastic tubing. So tubing, we have tubing.
Oh,
With your arm still throbbing painfully, you drive off south again. Halakar's in one of those moods. I finished off the extra characters for Clericon today at work. I've now, instead of 5 PCs, I've created 10. We've got 8 players, so there's 10 to choose from.
well, there's a few deaths going to happen then. Good.
Yeah, we should see. Yeah, I've doubled the strength of the enemy at one point.
Good.
So
Just
That's
include
innocent.
poison saves. Just include fall traps. Just include illusionary floors so that they walk through and drop through.
Oh,
Because
yes.
there's the equipment. No, here's the wonderful thing about illusions. People usually assume that it's because you put an illusion so that you jump over to the other side to miss something, so they jump so they have to jump later to reach further. Reverse that. It means that they run in, the illusion kicks in, they slide down into the 30-foot pit with the 5-foot spikes at the bottom, only to die.
well, I always thought,
And
yeah,
let me
make the floor on the other side of the pit illusionary. That's always been a.
And let me guess, smear them in poop as well, just to poison them.
No, I mean, unless there's active living creatures down there, yes. But otherwise, no. I don't want to go.
Okay.
Let's just Rusty.
Oh, Saxius's dramatic zooming is a new feature, Grim. I hope you enjoy.
Halakar is looking forward to
What do you
playing
mean?
characters he has
I
no
don't
vested
zoom
interest in.
at all.
All I want you to do, Halakar, is engage with the scenario.
Or die.
I just want to point out, by the way, the flat you
As in
fix sounds
the
more
character.
like something John would have after eating cheese.
No,
Yes, that's right. Yes, I'm just going to say, Halakar. Also, this I wrote this scenario a little while ago. I've run it twice now. No one's ever been successful. No one's
I'm
ever
proud
been
of you.
successful.
Sounds
I'm
like a
very proud of
successful
you.
Call of Cthulhu scenario to me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, we had 3 characters survive, but they didn't survive in a way that would be conducive to a continued happy life. Right.
I mean, a fate worse than death, arguably.
You want to play a truly chaotic character? Okay. There are a couple of characters who do fit that bill.
All right, John,
What?
before you get carried away, shall we finish what's happening to the character?
In your rearview mirror, you see a motorbike and sidecar steadily closing up on you. The passenger is holding a machine gun mounted on the nose of the sidecar. He reminds you of early pilots with his goggles and a leather flying cap. Both men are wearing black scarves over their mouths to keep the windblown sand out of their lungs. When they are no more than 50 meters behind, they signal their intention by firing a burst from the machine gun at your interceptor. Lose 1 armor point. What will we do? Right. Drop it. We have a choice here. Drop a canister of iron spikes. We have 3. Release a spray of oil. We have 2. Or return fire with the machine gun. So, gun, spikes, or oil.
I'm going to say, with 5 skill, we probably shouldn't fight, so I'm going to say oil.
I'll second that. Anything that's an area of effect.
Yeah, especially, well, I was thinking, well, just because it's motorcycles and not a lot of road contact, so oil would be very effective. Ask me how I know.
I'm scared of asking now, Daniel. I'm very scared.
That's why motorcyclists don't drive down the middle of the road, or you don't stop at an intersection in the middle of your lane, because the middle of your lane is where all the cars leak all their fluid.
And here I was thinking that you were just going to. That's why motorcycles never drive straight behind me.
There could be that too. I have had vehicles like that.
Oh my God, Daniel. You're not helping your case, and I'm your lawyer. You're
Right, oil.
sad right now.
Oil it is. Oil.
Oil them up.
Ow.
Oh, dog's going bark.
Woof. 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 Woof.
John, you haven't drunk
Woof.
that much.
Yeah,
Please.
the
Behave
leaf
yourself.
must have fallen across the valley.
I think
You
he's
press the
getting
release.
contact drunkenness.
You press the release button, which empties the canister of oil in a thick spray over the road. Motorcycle combination runs over the oil at high speed and skids off the road.
Yeah, suck it.
It rolls over in the sand and disappears from view as you drive away. Turn to 96.
Yeah, get dealt with. I didn't remember that, but I felt like oil would be better than spikes because they're on a motorbike.
The kilometers roll by and the petrol gauge is reading almost empty again. If you're carrying a full can of petrol inside the Interceptor, turn to 180. If you have not acquired one recently, turn to 364.
We acquired one, but did we not empty it in straight away?
Yeah, we've used it.
Yeah, we've used it. We're out.
Oh,
We're out.
shit. And I guess
A
that's...
A few kilometers further down the road, the engine starts to cough and splutter. Finally, it jerks to a halt and your worst fears are realized. You've run out of petrol. There are no buildings and no signs of life. And you realize that the mission is over. You have failed and must try to get back to New Hope on foot. Perhaps try to reach San Anglo another time. Oh, we got quite far, I think, that time. And
It's not bad.
Actually, do you know what? I think one of my attempts ended at that same spot.
mm, mm, mm.
But it's been years since I played it because I never wanted to go back to it.
No, that's frustrating. To be honest, it has finished at a perfect time because it
Yeah.
is a quarter to midnight. I have work in the morning, and I'm not going to be here next Friday. So we'd start something afresh the Friday afterwards. In fact,
Good.
the Friday afterwards, we're going to be. Oh, hang on. Maybe we'll have like a preparation evening for Forest Oracle because I've got that penciled in for the Friday after that. So we haven't got a chance to siphon, unfortunately, Helikar. Maybe there was a way of getting petrol from those bikes by using spikes to bring them down, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to find out. But so I'm going to say again now, I'm going to be in 3 weeks time, I'm going to be starting to run the Forest Oracle in a laugh at my pain game again, similar to the S3 one. Anybody who wants to play in that, you are welcome to join. I have a list of players who have signed up so far. A reminder for those who have signed up that the game is there. I've created some characters, and it will be played on a Friday night, starting about 9 p.m. my time and playing till midnight my time. We'll play about 4 sessions of it. If we want to go further, we can go further. And I intend to run that module as is, without any attempts to fix it.
That's brave of you.
And we can properly assess whether it is true or not that it is the worst adventure ever written. That's the plan. So anybody else who wants to join in, there is a sign up in the Discord. You need to be available pretty much throughout November, 9 till midnight my time. So whatever time that is in your part of the world, I don't know. If your schedule allows, Helikar, go for it. There will be an option. You can join in late if you want.
It'll be on a Friday, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I won't be able to, unfortunately.
No. But
I'll catch up afterwards.
But the players will be live on stream in it this time. It won't just be me on stream. The players will be live on the stream as well.
Oh,
you don't have to have a camera, but you do have to have a microphone.
Uncharted territory.
And you have to be willing to make a fool of yourself.
I think that's all of us, if not most
I
of
don't
us.
think I can do that. I'll have to back out.
You can't make a fool of yourself.
Nope.
Just one more tequila sunrise, you'll be fine.
There we go, Joker. Just keep slamming that alcohol.
Yes.
That Dutch courage.
Dutch. Oh shit! Yeah.
No, it's Tennessee.
What's the plug? Play.
Yeah, but that's the plan for November anyway. So there we go. Right, who am I kidding? You the old fools. Of course they are. But we'll have some fun. That's the plan. Just have some fun. It won't be the greatest DMing performance you've ever seen because I'm not going to be attempting to adjust the adventure. It's just going to be the adventure as it is. And there's a reason for that because I want to be able to review it. I want everyone to see where I get the review stuff from. So, and when I review adventures, I try to run them a lot of my reviews. I've run the adventure as is once, or at least once. And then if I've run it again, then I start making adaptations.
That's fine.
I do try. I mean, I know I adapted S3, but I had to. And I mentioned that in the review that it's just too much of a beast. But
I'd just like to give a little shout out here, John, if that's okay.
Go on.
So, Omanel very kindly put a link to a Call of Cthulhu Humble bundle in John's Discord general chat, and I finally caved and bought it. So I now have a bunch of Call of Cthulhu PDFs. And I recommend if anyone else is interested, go and buy it because it's a really good price. If there's ever a time, it
is really cheap, isn't it? Really cheap.
Yeah, it's £18 for 320 something pound worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You're telling me, right?
No, I'm just looking at it right now. You get the investigator handbook and the screen, and I'm just double checking here, and you get the keeper handbook. That on its own, I have the physical books. That's cost me an arm and a leg.
That's £100 straight away.
Oh, straight away. That's the main free ones. We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is 7, so you can say what 24 plus 20 plus 2, so that's what, like 26 books.
That's
26
right.
PDFs. Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good deal.
That for £18, that
For £18, that's literally less than 2 hours of work.
that is not a steal, that's a daylight robbery.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, that is a daylight robbery. The core free books. No, sorry, not even like core free. Like just investigate on the keyboard. That's a steal. Then
And
you get
Call of Cthulhu Dark Ages and Pulp Cthulhu and a bunch of scenarios and even some of the Alone Against solo adventures.
no, they're good. They are very good. You even get the Reign of Terror.
Yeah, you even get Reign of Terror. I'm not going to read it, John. Don't worry, because I do want you to run it for me at some point.
You get Berlin the Wicked, Call of Cthulhu Dark Ages 3rd edition, Malleus Monstrum.
Oh yeah, you get both volumes of that.
Yeah,
And that's £40.
yeah. No, that is you get your money's worth. That's it, money's. Like,
That's the physical copy of the Malleus Monstrum.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's massive.
Yeah. No, honestly, Humble Bundle is worth just keeping on top of, because every so often they drop something and it's just
Yeah.
So big shout out to Omen Owl for the hook.
Oh yeah.
Big shout out to Humble Bundle for doing it. And
Yeah.
if anyone else feels interested, they definitely should. Now's the time.
No, totally.
Yep. And on that note, make sure you subscribe to the channels that these fine fellows have.
No. I make trash content. Please don't subscribe to me.
Make sure you subscribe to the channels that the fine people in chat have.
Yes.
Quite a few people in chat who do have channels. I'm looking at you, Grim Squirrel. I know you have a channel. I'm scrolling up. Who else has been in with who has channels? Crafting Gamer. Gene with his funky music. I've scrolled a long way up, and
Yeah, I'm having a look as well. That's it.
Right,
That's all I can say.
I make sure to oink at least 3 times a day. Okay. The Encounter DM Saxius will sacrifice you to whatever god he is worshipping that day. And I'm off to Canada next Tuesday.
Enjoy.
Yes, for a bit of Clericon. And as long as I can find some Wi-Fi links, I'll try and vlog it a bit and put some
Just shoot up a
videos
couple
of
of shorts. We'll be fine.
Just take the videos as you feel necessary, and then just worry about uploading them later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment.
Just honestly, just have fun. Honestly, don't worry about filming. Just have fun. Enjoy the moment. It's a time for you to enjoy.
It is.
Yeah. There you go.
So thank you all, and I'll see you when I get back. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.